Hello. Welcome back to Nick Lenz's DVD review, episode 8. Number 8. New review DVDs. This episode reviewing The Green Hornet. This is an okay movie to watch. Yeah, it's a bit over the top. Seth Rogen's character, who plays the Green Hornet, he's played like an excited kid who's ready to go to a candy store. The weapons are over the top, and this is one thing I particularly don't understand about this. Why in the world is he spending most of the movie driving around, riding the front seat of the Black Beauty, and there's like multiple Black Beauties, though 2 get destroyed over the course of the movie. Yeah. Of course, the villains are stupid in this movie, and apparently the DA is crooked. I don't know why. And of course, they revealed, well, apparently he becomes the head of the Daily Sentinel. That's the name of the newspaper. And of course, Mike Axel, played by a Academy-working actor, the guy who played Commander Adama from the Battlestar Galactica reboot. This character is probably the only interesting character in the whole movie. Him along with Kato. Kato was written so well in this movie. So was Mike Axel. At least he's not like a bulldog like he was in the Green Hornet TV series. I didn't mind how, like, the costume, I had no problem with it. Gas gun, no problem with it. I mean, the way the outfits look, didn't have much problem with it. Now, I don't understand why Tiffany, that Miss Case, the secretary, I don't know why the fact that she is hired to do research on the Green Hornet, and she's brought as a temp because the previous one was fired. Oh, and the reason why the Kato works for him, originally he fired all the staff except for like one person, and he brought him back because the coffee pretty much was tasted awful. So apparently it was some machine that he invented, and okay, and he even introduced, like, even while he was doing the Black Beauty, he even brought the idea of ejector seats to him. He's like, okay, and they get into a fight. They break the part of the ship off. They stop being. Of course, Kato gets fired. They get into a fight. They got into a fight in the frickin' pool. And then he fires Case, calls her Minx, and apparently he thinks that she's involved with Kato. And of course, he figures it all out that he's wrong because the violence is so escalating because so many people are dying because of him. So he reconciles with Case first, and he reconciles with Kato. And they just go after them, and apparently they find a way to get evidence on DA, and apparently they record the whole thing trying to upload to the internet, and there's like so much damage done to the Daily Sentinel. Heck, they even ride the frickin' Black Beauty up to the top floor. Of course, the thing is smashed in half, and this is the second Black Beauty that's destroyed in the movie. The other one is blown up by a frickin' missile. This is, of course, just before that it got buried, and then they blow it a freaking missile. There's like 4 Black Beauties in this movie. Okay. And of course the movie ends basically with Mike Axel being named the editor-in-chief. Not much problem with that. I mean, of all the characters in the movie, Kato and Mike Axel were the only people who were really interesting. Cameron Diaz's character was okay, but the rest of the characters were so stupid. I'm not kidding. Okay. The main villain was so freaking stupid, I couldn't stand him. Tchaikovsky. And apparently was so people were thinking they were not afraid of him anymore. Of course, they got circuit operations. And one thing, Green Hornet does not really act like he typically is a hero who poses a criminal. Okay. So, for this movie, I give it a 5 out of 10. It's an average movie. Is it watchable? Yes, but sometimes the movie can be dragging. And it's not until like when the people start dying that they just start acting normal. And they just, oh! And the nice touch of this movie, they actually put in the music from the Green Hornet TV series. That's one of the biggest draws of this movie is the music of the TV series at the very end. But I like the costumes. I like the way Black Beauty looked. I like the weapons. Didn't care much for the story. And I didn't care for the villains. So the only thing I didn't care for was most of the characters in this movie, except maybe 2 people. I didn't care for the villains. and I didn't care for the story altogether. That's why it gets a 5 out of 10. It's an average movie to watch. What I recommend? Remake this thing. I wouldn't mind bringing back the guy like Kato. But please, choose somebody else for Green Hornet. Alright. Next time. Bye.